Hello and welcome back to the Kerbal Space Program. My name is WWEdeadman, but you already know that. We do some science data from around Kerbin, because that's free. Visual surveys of Minmus, no thank you. Temperature scans of the moon, no thank you. Temperature scans of Kerbin. Below 1800, below 1600 surface, no thank you. Visual surveys of Kerbin, surface, no thank you. Temperature scans of Kerbin, surface, no thank you. Temperature scans of the moon, no thank you. Science data from space around Minmus, thank you. In flight over, no thank you. Science data from space around the moon, thank you. And then we're gonna actually do a satellite contract, geosynchronous orbit, thermometer on the satellite. Well, and that height, that's completely wasted. But hey. We're gonna position one in geosynchronous orbit, have a temperature scan on there, get a bunch of money for that. As you see, that's 100,000 and 20 for science. Geosynchronous, good. We have 7 contracts active, which means we actually need to do the science data stuff. Okay, so science data from space around Kerbin, KerbSat 1. Cause that's easy peasy. EZ PZ. Log temperature, send it home. Boom, done. Thank you. Too bad we can't yet switch vessels in map screen. Because that's also something you get when you have patched conics, I guess. Or something like that. It's definitely something you need an upgrade here for. Then we have Moonsat 1 fly. That actually has a connection at the moment, so that's good. Log temperature, send. Thank you. That's that. What the hell? What just went by there? Is that like debris or something? What the hell just went by there? I saw something go by there. You can go back and look at it. Maybe it was imagination. And then we have Minsat 1 that we still need. Also connected. We have a nice timing. Min was reflecting onto a vessel that... I love Planet Shine. Log temperature, send home. Thank you. Done. And we just made about 100,000 from nothing. Literally nothing, because it didn't even get us like any data that we didn't already have. But hey, that's how you cheat the game. Temperature scans of Kerbin, surface, no thank you. Satellite in specific orbit around Ike, not in 100 years. Not with the technology we currently have. parachute in flight. How often are you gonna give me that? Skipper, liquid engine in flight over Kerbin. No, thank you. Oh, you're gonna just keep giving me that. That's nice. Polar orbit of Kerbin. Yeah, do that as well, I guess. I didn't actually look what that had to have on it. But, hey. Just have a look, I guess. Polar orbit, maintain stability, orbit specifics, reach designated orbit, maintain stability, nothing? Just power and an antenna? Okay. I guess we're just gonna have a look at where those satellites need to be and design accordingly. That's literally the same as that one. And that's literally the same as that one. Okay, that has an inclination. How is that geosynchronous? Anyway. Inclined geosynchronous orbit. So for that one, we actually just missed a launch window. So I guess we're gonna fly this one first. Geosynchronous. That's the one that needs a thermometer, if I remember right. So we're just gonna load up essentially what we had as MinSat. And take a look at satellite in geosynchronous orbit, have a thermometer, maintain stability for 10 seconds. Okay. So essentially this. This thing costs us only 15,000 to launch the way it is. And we could still, like, manage to make it even less expensive. I'm just gonna use this as an additional relay satellite afterwards. Contract sat 3. Save. Launch. We get even more in advance than we actually need to launch the vessel, so we're gonna have 100% revenue from that. T and launch. Hey. Don't try anything funny. I don't know about the inclination here, but I'm just gonna actually burn to the designated height and have geosynchronous, that one. Height 3 million by 2 million, 3.4 by 2.2. That should be no problem whatsoever. I'm just gonna burn to that roughly and then burn north or south at the ascending thing. So we're going to go for a geostationary transfer orbit. Which means we're gonna burn for roughly the height we need initially already. Like I'm gonna go for 2 million or something. And I'm of course gonna activate this. Point this at, I don't even know, Kerbal. And point this at active vessel. For all I care. $600,000, $700,000. $1 million. And okay, that's actually pretty close to periapsis where that is, so I'm gonna burn to 2.2. This should cross the orbit, roughly. We're gonna circularize here and then burn north at the just burn at the descending node to make that okay. Okay, so we're gonna go out to 2.2 million kilometers here. And out here we stop time acceleration and go prograde. Unfortunately, we ended up being pretty fucking close to contract set 2, which is our first geostationary satellite. Which means those two are kinda doing the same job here. Z. So we're gonna burn this roughly to what? 3.4. So we roughly match orbits. Just look at it from above and you should see if something is wrong. And then we only need to turn the orbit to match actually, we also need to burn radially inwards, which should be towards the planet. How is that radially outward? Because I'm pointing away from the planet. I should really fucking learn to read the fucking nav ball. Okay, then we need to burn this over a bit. to roughly match this. There we go. And then at the descending node here, we burn north. That's not north. That's retrograde. So north should actually... that's south. No, that's north. I just expected it to be south for some reason. Good. Stop here. And then we go for the descending node. Okay. And stop here. Burn. And that's a little bit over. So we wanna burn a bit radially inward. I still turned the wrong way for that. We've got a deviation of the descending node of only 0.2 degrees, which is like nothing. And then we actually need to wait for periapsis again and burn the apoapsis down a bit. Okay, we need to wait for this to go around once. Please don't collide with the other satellite. I mean, the fact that I am time accelerating means that they would never hit there. Since they would just glitch through each other. I'd like to be focused on my vessel, thank you. That's the backspace key, by the way, which I only learned like a few weeks ago. A feature I would have wanted to request for a long time that was actually already in the game, but just nobody actually ever thought of telling anyone. 'Cause, you know, shh. Secret. This should work. Maintain stability for 10 seconds. 10 seconds over. Come on. Yep. And that would be that. That is our crash stage and our recovered stages. And know what I'm gonna do with this? Not at active vessel, but at Minmus. So those two are always like in connection. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just setting up relays that don't make sense necessarily. Just because I have too much, too many satellites. In any way, the other one would be the polar satellite, which I kind of don't feel like launching right now. We have 752,000. Just give me a few more temperature scans of Kerbal surface. No, thank you. Temperature scans of Minmus, no thank you, that's surface. Moon, no thank you. Visual surveys of Minmus, not really. Don't wanna go out to Minmus. Science data from space around Minmus, that's gonna come on. Science data from space around the moon, that's gonna come on. Satellite in a synchronous orbit of Minmus. I'm going to accept that one just because I want to do it. Also, it pays pretty much nicely in advance. Also, we're gonna do we're gonna have a look what that looks like. So that's Minmus synchronous? Uh-huh. Cool. How high is that? 300 by 300. Yeah, we're gonna do that in the next episode for sure. For now, we need a science data from space around Moon and Minmus. So, Moonsat. That has connections, so let's fly that first. And after completing the 2 contracts for stuff and things, for the science here, log temperature sent at home. Also, I'd like you to be more aligned with Galactic North. Just in case. Good. That would be that. And the Minmus one needs a little bit of time acceleration to actually get a connection. But we have 800,000, which means I'm going to upgrade this. Patched conics are available! Woohoo! That means we can go interplanetary! We're going to totally send a lander to Ike and Duna. Right away. Minsat, fly. Right away after doing the contract satellite stuff. I'm going to Ike and Duna and not Eve because I can land on Ike and Duna without having a problem. At least that should be possible. Even if I need to like send 2 separate ships there because probably won't have. Oh yeah, I don't have connection. There's the sun. Still no connection. Connected. Log temperature sent at home. Boom. Done. You know, the cool thing about going to Duna and Ike is we still can't do EVAs there. Because that would need a astronaut complex upgrade. Here, we need to upgrade that to actually disembark on any other thing. Perform EVAs on EVA can place flag, and I can have 12 active Kerbals. That costs 350,000, so we're probably not gonna. We could probably get there before going to Duna, so that should be doable. So, suborbital trajectory, nope. Test, real shoot, nope. Okay. Rescue Padwise Kerman from Kerbin, yes! Because now we can just rendezvous with him. We're gonna do that next episode for sure. Visual surveys of the moon, no thank you. Visual surveys of Kerbin. Surface, no thank you. Parachute in flight, nope. Temperature scans of Minmus. Skip a liquid engine in flight, nope. Satellite in a specific orbit of Kerbin. That's too easy. Visual surveys, temperature scans, nah. Splashdown, nah. Visual surveys of Kerbin, surface, nah. Don't want temperature scans of the moon or of Minmus. Orbiting, no. I don't test parachutes in this game. Come on, stop. Temperature scans of Kerbin. Surface, no. Come on. Okay, we're just gonna wait for better contracts and do the other ones in the meantime. Active ones. Polar orbit Kerbin, synchronous orbit of Minmus, rescue Padwise Kerman. Those are the things that we're gonna do in the next episode. First we're gonna rescue Padwise, then we're gonna go for the yeah, we're gonna go for the satellite in synchronous orbit of Minmus first. Cause I just really wanna mystery goo unit, ooh. So I really just want to have that. I want to do that. Also, we have the technology to build something that can rescue a Kerbal. Yeah, anyway, I'll see you for that in the next episode. Till then, like and favorite if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more. And until next time, I'm WWEdeadman. Bye.